1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, my name is Ali and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're discussing new jeans Ditto and Oh My God outfits. This era ended not too long ago and I wanted to post this video earlier, but better late than never. In this video I'm going to be talking about each one of the outfits the girls wore for Ditto and Oh My God. I'll give them a rating from 1 to 10, and I'll rank their outfits from my favorite to least favorite. At the end I'll say who was styled the best in my opinion and I'll rank all the outfits. Disclaimer. I am a fashion enthusiast and I studied fashion design in university, however, fashion is subjective. What I might think it's pretty, someone else might hate it, and it's completely okay. This isn't meant to be taken too seriously and I'm only doing it for fun. I'm only talking about the girls' outfits, not the girls themselves. My thoughts on their clothing are just that, on their clothing, so I hope no one misunderstands it. With that being said, let's get started. The first outfits we're discussing are these ones. They are your typical, really basic and realistic school uniform. Creativity-wise this outfits are really boring, however, when it comes to the concept, they fit perfectly. Ditto has this vintage high school vibe to it, and the outfits follow that same vibe. This look isn't mean to be one of those flashy school uniform-inspired looks we've seen million times in K-pop, but rather a realistic high school look. The fact that all the girls have their hair in natural-looking colors also helps with the "we are actually teenagers" concept new jeans has. I like how they gave the girls little differences, like some of them wearing cardigans, some wearing blazers, some wearing black socks, some wearing white socks, and different shoes. I also think that in such a simple look, the tie being printed adds so much more than people think. Overall, is this a revolutionary look? Absolutely not. But does it fit the concept and looks good? Yes. And that's what should matter the most. For me this is 9 out of 10, solely because I think maybe they could have been more creative with the hairstyles. And this is my ranking. The girls wore basically the same outfits for an Inkigayo performance, with the only difference being that the cardigans matched the blazers, and Danielle wasn't wearing a tie. This look is also 9 out of 10. And this is my ranking. For a while I thought that all the outfits we were going to get in the performances were the same boring school uniforms, but I'm happy that we got something like this. These outfits are still giving school uniform vibes because of the pleated skirts, the knee-high socks, and the moccasins. However, the interesting part is in the top half of their outfits. Each girl is wearing a different top, and most of them give the vibe that they put it after school ended. Is giving me the vibe that they customized their uniforms to each one of their styles, and I really like it. The beige and cream color palette could have been so boring, but I like how they mixed different shades of the same color, added prints and tiny bits of different colors. I still think that their stylists could have done something more interesting with their hair, but it doesn't bother me as much because the outfits stand tall by themselves. I really think these outfits are amazing, but there's just one tiny little thing I don't love. And it's the fact that some of the girls are wearing black shoes instead of brown. Their outfits have brown details, so it would make sense for all the girls to wear brown shoes. And I know some people might not care about it, but it bothers me so much. However, this look is still a 10 out of 10 for me. And this is my ranking. Then, we have these music bank outfits. At first look these outfits give me winter hang out with your friends vibes. That's mostly because of the beanies, puffer jackets, and baggy sweaters. But in reality the clothing that they are wearing isn't that winter appropriate, especially Hanni and Minji's crop tops, and Danielle's shorts. At first look you might think that these outfits don't match, and maybe are a bit messy, but I really like them. For a look to be cohesive doesn't mean that the outfits need to perfectly match color-wise, and in this instance they do match, but more in the vibe and silhouette they have. I like all the individuality elements each one of them have, but my favorites are the hats and the shoes. These outfits also seem so comfortable to perform in, and I just love that for the girls. Like Heron is basically wearing PJs. For me these outfits are a 10 out of 10 in every single way, and I really wish we could have seen more casual outfits like this one. This is my ranking. Next, we have these outfits. They only appeared in the MV, and yes, they are the most basic and simple thing, but once again, it really works with the concept. The clothing is supposed to look like gym clothes you wear in high school, and they do. I really like the silhouette they chose for the clothing, especially the jacket. Your regular tracksuit has the jacket with the zipper that goes all the way down in the middle, but this one is different and I like it a lot more. The silhouette of the tracksuits is also extremely 90s, which fits perfect with the setting of the MV. I think their stylists could have made the outfits slightly different from one another and give tiny bits of individuality to the girls, but because it's supposed to be a school uniform I don't mind that much. They do wear different shoes, all Adidas, and it's such a small detail but I appreciate it. The white color also might seem boring to some people, but the way they framed it in the MV with the dark colors being in the background, allows for the white clothing to pop off on screen. This for me is a 10 out of 10. And I'm not going to rank them because they are wearing the exact same thing. And the last outfits we have are these other MV ones. They are similar to these ones, in the sense that they give me that same, winter hangout with your friends vibe. I really like the baggy silhouette the outfits have, because it's not something we see a lot in girl groups. The girls look like they are in their pajamas, like so comfortable, and it totally fits the normal teenager vibe they have for this release. Their outfits don't match too much, but they also do. All of their outfits have at least one element that ties their look with the other girls, like the color palette for example. And I just love how their stylists mix different prints, colors, and textures, but still manage to make them look like a cohesive group. These outfits aren't anything revolutionary or something that's going to leave a big impact, but that wasn't the goal. The idea is that basically anyone can relate to what they are wearing, and for them to look like your regular teenage girl next door. For me this is an 8 out of 10, because once again, maybe they could have done more with the accessories, although I do appreciate the hats. And this is my ranking. The styling for Ditto was simple, nothing outstanding or iconic, but that doesn't matter because that wasn't the idea behind the outfits. For me this was a top-tier styling era because it followed the concept behind the MV to a T. They are memorable enough for you to pinpoint which era is from when just looking at a photo, and none of the girls looked bad a single time. So yeah, that's basically what makes a good styling era for me. Sometimes I did want more accessories, like earrings, necklaces, rings, and belts, but that's because I love accessories. However, I do understand that their stylists choose a more minimalistic approach to the accessories, and it's not like they don't know how to work with them. Like we're talking about the OMG outfits soon. For me the best styled this era was Hee-in, and that really isn't saying much because of how few outfit we got, and how similar most of them were. But yeah, she wore more outfits that I liked compared to the rest. My ranking for this era would be 10 out of 10, because like is said before, it might not have been as good as their others when it comes to the clothing items chosen, but it was a well thought out and executed era. This is my overall ranking of the outfits. The first OMG outfits we have are these ones. They are the outfits that come to mind when I think of this era, and I think they also wore them the most out of anything during the OMG era. The outfits are very late 90s, early 200s, with the baby tee type of crop top and the super baggy pants. The crop tops are very similar with all of them being in white and having some kind of print in pink or blue. Nothing too outstanding, but still very cute. However, the main element in their looks is the jeans. I love how they are in different shades and with different prints in them. The prints seemed like they are actually customized, and they look like doodles made by hand. I'm not sure if they are actually sold like this, or if the stylists worked their magic with them, but judging by the bunnies and Danielle's jeans, I would assume they are costumed. The outfits just with the clothing pieces were nice, but it would have looked a bit simple, hence why the accessories just make everything perfect. I love how they went for the 2000s over-accessorized trend that's currently really popular. The colorful jewelry is so nice, and I love the costume bunny necklaces, and the OMG belts. For the MV and the concept photos they wore different hairstyles with the iconic beanies and bunny ears caps, but I have to say that I like the looks without them more, but that's just personal preference. They also wore different bunny backpacks, and I actually like the ones in the MV better. This for sure is a 10 out of 10 look. And this is my ranking. Next, we have these outfits. They follow the same vibe as the ones before, with the baby tees, the baggy pants, the over-accessorized type of vibe, and the hats with the ears. However, their stylists still managed to make the look different from the previous look. For starters, I like that the color palette in this instance is different. Each one of the girls have a lot of individuality elements, with the tops being in different colors and the accessories being more costumed to each look, but the final product doesn't feel messy at all. The brown cargo pants are really nice, and work as the big and main element that ties all of their looks together, although the prints in them are still different. I normally would hate how different their outfits are, especially when it comes to the hats, but in this instance I don't, because from the waist down their outfits are basically the same, so there's a sense of balance in that aspect. I like these outfits a lot because they follow the same that the whole era has, but they have a touch to their own, that unfortunately now all of them in this era have. This is 10 out of 10 for me. And this is my ranking. Then, we have these Inkigayo outfits. Like I've already said with the previous outfits, these ones feel very similar to the ones we've already discussed, but they still have elements that make them unique. I like that they switched the baby tees for baggy sweaters, and the baggy pants for shorts. The costume doodle element is also present in the sweaters in this instance, and it wasn't until this point that I noticed the bunny caps also had doodles in them. Like, how didn't I notice in these pictures where you can clearly see it? The girls are wearing the same type of accessories as before, and it works with the outfits. The girls don't look bad at all, and the outfits are really nice, but I do have a bone to pick. I know the all-white look was a choice, but I would have rather for there to be more color in the look. It just feels a bit boring when it comes to the color palette, and for an era like this, I want a lot more color in the looks. I think it would have been so nice if they had different colored shorts with the sweaters, or vice versa, with the shorts being all white but the sweaters being in different colors. I don't love these outfits because I think they could have been better, so it's an 8 out of 10 for me. And this is my ranking. Then, we have these music bank outfits. They follow the same basic elements we've already seen for this era, with slightly different things. In this instance all the girls are wearing the same top, and I have to say that I don't love it. I don't mind the striped print, I actually like it, but because it's being used so much in this look with all of them wearing the same top, and on top of that it even being in the hats, it's too much for me. It also doesn't help that the print reminds me of these old school prison uniforms, like in my head I was referring to these outfits as the jail-looking ones. Another thing I don't love is how big some of the backpacks are in this look. Some aren't even bunny-shaped but only have a bunny keychains attached, and he isn't even wearing one, just a keychain bunny attached to the jeans. I also don't like the fake hair on Heron, like it's a pet peeve for me how it looks so fake. However, the baggy jeans are nice. The different prints look so good, and from the waist down I do really like the outfits. This look had the potential to be as good as the other ones we've talked before, but there are multiple things I personally don't like, so it's a 7 out of 10 for me, and this is my ranking. Next, we have these other music bank outfits. These outfits are cute, follow the same vibe the era has for the outfits, but they are too simple for me. The backpacks are so big like in the last look, and it doesn't look cute anymore but rather awkward, although I do love how they put bunny ears in them. The backpacks also have a striped print, and once again, I don't hate this type of print, but for some reason it reminds me of this. And I hate that. The tops are too similar, the jeans are almost all in that washed out shade, and all the pieces blend too much with each other. There isn't any element that stands to me, and it almost looks like a monochromatic look. I really wished there were more colorful elements in the clothing and the accessories, because we've already had this look that feels way too similar to this one but slightly better, and this all white look. This isn't giving anything we haven't seen before, and that's just boring. I didn't love the last look because of the print, but at least we had some print and bits of color here and there. This just looks too bland and uninteresting. This isn't the new jeans I know and I'm always looking forward to. For me this is a 5 out of 10. And this is my ranking. Lastly, I wanted to quickly talk about these outfits the girls wore in the MV. Each one of the girls has a completely different outfit that caters to their scenes in the MV. Hanny has black turtleneck, some jeans, and glasses. Super simple, but she thinks she's Siri in the MV, so the fact that they gave her a Steve Jobs-inspired look is amazing to me. Hee-in is wearing this gorgeous dress. I love the print of it so much, and the asymmetric detail is so nice. Her earpiece is also amazing, and it adds so much to the look. In some scenes she appears as a princess, and she really does looks like one. Danielle and Minnie are wearing casual, loungewear pieces. Nothing too outstanding, but I like how they make it more interesting by adding prints, colorful elements here and there, and cut hair accessories. I also freaking love Danielle's patchwork pants so much, like I want a pair for myself. In some scenes Danielle is wearing this outfit. It looks like a really cool printed jacket of some sorts, but it unfortunately only appears for a few seconds and always in black and white. She also wears this all-black leather look with this amazing fringe jacket, but we don't get to see the full look, and let me see the full look, goddammit. Karen is also wearing casual clothes but in a different way. Her outfit is so nice, I love that printed denim miniskirt. How it's paired with the baggy sweater is so nice, and the accessories just make the look even better. I really wished we could have seen more of her look because it's so cute. All of their outfits are 10s for me. Not because they are amazing, but they fit each one of the scenes and storylines the girls have going on in the storyline. This is my ranking of the main 5 looks. This era had really unique styling, definitely something easy to recognize and difficult to forget. I really like how their stylists took a trending style and gave it their own twist. I personally think that the accessories make or break a look, and in most of the outfits we got, the accessories played a huge role in them. Some people might think it was a bit much, but for this era the more, the merrier. Their stylists also know how to play with their hair, and truly understand that a cute and different hairstyle can elevate a look so much. But I didn't love every single aspect of this era. With each performance look that we got, the outfits kept going downhill for me. It's such a shame because their debut era had amazing looks from beginning to end, and I was really anticipating the promotion period for Oh My God because of how good these outfits were in the MV. But I would have loved for more of the looks to follow this vibe. Give me more color. The girls don't need to perfectly match every single time, and white always being the main color in the outfits got so boring so quickly. For me this era was a solid 8 out of 10. The main elements of the era I completely loved, but not every outfit was amazing for me. With some tweaks here and there it would have been a 10 out of 10, but it is what it is. Danielle and Hanni had my favorite looks in this era, although I have to say that all the girls looked fantastic at every moment. Also, this is my overall ranking of the outfits. Ditto and Oh My God have 2 completely different vibes, but they are technically from the same era, so it's amazing how they gave us basically polar opposites when it came to styling. If you're more into the minimalistic styling, then Ditto is for you, and if you're more into the maximalist styling, then Oh My God is for you. K-pop groups usually do that exact same thing, promote a title track and a B-side from the same album, that both have completely different vibes, so maybe if one isn't your taste, then the other might be. New Jeans did it perfectly, and I hope to see more from them with this strategy in the future. This era wasn't perfect when it came to the fashion, but that doesn't mean it was bad, or that New Jeans have fallen from being one of the few groups that I'm currently obsessed with their styling. In general terms I really think their stylists did a fantastic job, and I can't wait for their next era. That was everything for the video. It had been a while since I did a review for a whole era, and I really missed it. I absolutely love these releases so freaking much, at this point they still haven't missed when it comes to their music. I love both of the songs so much, but let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. Also, let me know if you agree or disagree with my opinions, and which look was your favorite or least favorite, but as always, remember to be respectful. If you want to see more of me, I mostly do K-pop fashion videos, with some other K-pop stuff mixed here and there. I actually made videos rating the Attention, Hype Boy, Cookie and Hurt outfits, if you're interested. You can always subscribe to my channel, and like this video if you did. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Bye.